on the babies. Wait. Oh! Where do you come from, hello? I come from a something I don't know. I just fell from the sky. Someone grabbed me up when I take a nap. Woo! Carmen, I think you think do this, guys, besties. You think Carmen is a demon, aren't you? Actually, this is a panda and also a demon. Hello. Where are your horns? It disappeared, okay? Disappeared. And if you want to buy this, you could just sew on a little planty plant on top of his head. And if you want Carmen, just sew up some horns. Or if you like, you just need to make a hat. A hat got a cutie face with a black plant on it. And then remember, need to cover his ears when you wears up his pants. Pants? It's a hat, okay? Okay, so you just need to be my table. And let's get on to the next video. Chapter 5, Book Bag. Tuesday, dear first grade journal. Mr. Scary just called me in from recess. All the other children are still playing out there. He said for me to write in my journal for a minute, and he will be with me soon. I keep peeking at him from behind these pages. He is printing sentences on the board. It is extra work for me, I think. I do not actually approve of this. From Junie B, first grader. Mr. Scary put down his chalk. You can stop peeking at me now, Junie B, he said. I look at him real surprised, 'cause that guy has eyes in the back of his hair, apparently. What? He got 4 eyes. Yeah, he got 4 eyes. Alien. Not a teacher. Yeah, alien. He turned around and smiled. Do you see these 3 sentences that I just wrote up there? He asked. Yes, I said. I see them. Excellent, said Mr. Scary. Could you stand up and try reading them from back there, please? Just then, my heart got pumpy and pounding inside. 'Cause I'm not good at reading from the board, that's why. I kept on sitting there. Miss, please, said Mr. Scary. Just give it a try, okay? Finally, I stood up and I squinted at the sentences. Squint, kind of like this. Because I tried to make the same face as Junie B in this. Here, see? Kind of funny. Yes. I read real slow. Bob is a book bag. Book bag? I did a teensy frown at that news. Really? I asked. Bob is a book bag? Mr. Scary pointed to sentence number 2. Try this one. He said. I squinted some more. I like my hawkspit. Hawkspit? I read again. I look at my teacher very curious. These sentences are oddballs, aren't they? I said. Mr. Scary pointed at the last one. Just 1 more to go, he said. This time I stretched my neck and I strained my eyes. Jack is going to... I scrunched my eyes even smaller. To jail, I read. I did a gasp. Really? No fooling, Jack, who? Mr. Scary came back into my seat. He took my hand and walked me closer to the board. Can you try reading them again from here, Junie B? He asked. He said, but my voice real whiny. I don't want to read them again, Mr. Scary. Oops, I sneezed on your body. Why? Mr. Scary, I told him. I already know what they say. Just one more time, he said. And so finally, I did a big breath, and I read the sentences all in a row. Bob is a big boy. I like my dog, Spot. Jack is going to jail. I cover my mouth very surprised. Hey, what do you know? He's going to jail, Mr. Scary, I said. Whew, that's a relief, right? Mr. Scary laughed. Right, he said. After that, he headed for the door. Okie doke. Well, I guess I'll be going back to recess, I said. See ya. I waited for him to answer. He did not say see ya. I turned round. See ya? I said a little softer. But Mr. Scary just shook his head no, 'cause too bad for me, he had other plans. Mr. Scary took my hand. We walked out of room 1 and down the hall. You and I are going to visit Mr. Weller, Junie B, he said. You remember Mr. Weller from last year, don't you? I shook my head no, 'cause that name did not ring a bell. Mostly, I would just like to remember recess, I said. I think Junie B just wanted to play. Yeah, we do. Mr. Scary patted my shoulder. Well, Mr. Weller is a lovely person, he said. Recess is a lovely person too, I said. And again, she's thinking about play. Yeah, can she stop thinking about play? Okay, you're too soft. So, go down. Oh, why? Mr. Swellers was school nurse, he said. I quick stopped walking, because the school nurse is where you go when you're sick or tired, and I was totally fine. But I'm good shape, I said. See me? I don't need a band-aid. Mr. Scary smiled. He pulled me along again. Of course you're in good shape, Junie B, he said. But Mr. Weller does lots of nice things besides giving out band-aids. Just then, we walked into Mr. Weller's office. And guess what? I remember her perfectly well. Just I never knew she had a name before. Why, Junie B. Jones, she said. What a nice surprise to see you again. It is a surprise to see you too, I said, 'cause I'm not even sick or tired. Plus also, I suppose I'll be on the playground right now. Yes. Mr. Sweller laughed out loud. Only I don't actually know why. After that, she and Mr. Scary whispered real quiet to each other. When finally Mr. Scary patted my shoulder. I'm going to leave you with Mr. Sweller for a while, Mr. B. Junie B, he said. The two of you are going to play a game with the eye chart, okay? All of a sudden, my stomach felt kind of jumpy, 'cause that game is with a nurse did not sound fun. No, I said in my head, not okay. Mr. Scary waved. See you, he said. I watched him go. I did not say see you back, because she's scared of that, right? I do got the eye chart, but I just am not really good at it. when I doesn't got my glasses. Me too. Yeah, because one of your eyes has been hit by someone. No, I fell. I fell from the third floor to the number 1 floor. Wait. Oh, I remember that. You did not fall from the third floor. You fall from the... Oh, I remember. You fall from the roof of a fantasy house to the yard. Why did I do that? Because you saw a game named Minecraft. You play it so much that you see when you died from jumping, from falling from a high place, or drowned, or died, so try to swim in lava or anything else that hurt you in Minecraft when you dead, and then you live up again. Then you wanted to try on yourself. And don't you remember the fantasy hall got how many floors? I can remember. 10 floors. What? Yes, 10 floors because we got the garage, kitchen, living room, and wait. No. I not remember. Oh, I remember. 50. 50? Yes, because 11 room is for all of us. We've got 21 people in the fantasy team now. I'm not sure. I remember it just okay, you don't remember. Yes. Just take 21 times 2. Not really. And your upper eye is black because you're a demon. Okay? Full black and full white. Chapter 6, the E-Game. I sat in a chair next to Mr. Sweller's desk. She asked me lots of questions. First, she asked me how I liked my summer vacation. Then she asked me how I liked first grade and how I liked Mr. Scary. That is called stall talk, I believe. Finally, Mr. Sweller stood up. Have you noticed the art charts I have hanging on my wall? Junie B, she asked. She pointed at them. Eye charts are posters that help us test our eyesight, she explained. I have 2 different kinds, see? One of alphabet letters on it, and the one right next to it is filled with funny E's. That one is called an E-chart. And look at that funny thing. Here's the E-chart, and I do got an E-chart. How about playing a E-game? I'm not sure. You're quite bad at looking, aren't you? One eye is perfectly fit and one eye is perfectly white. And you cannot use that eye to look, aren't you? I just blind one eye. Yes, from falling from the roof. From the fantasy halls. Okay, I tell for you. 11 floors is for 11 floors is for each of us because we got 11 couples. Actually, we just got 9 couple first but I saw a girl that is so pretty with green hair, so I choosing we're gonna add avocado and avocado in it too. So I added them and now we got 11 couples, okay? And that's always 21 people, just like Carmen says. So 11 of them was our rooms. And 4 of that is the garage, kitchen, living room, and bathroom. And that's all. What about playroom? Aren't we got a playroom? It's called the roof. And we do not really use the roof, bruh. And our room was nearly the top. And that's the playroom. Okay? Yeah, we play on the roof. Oh, so that's why I play tag. Wait, no. I play blind man bluff with all of you guys, but I'm the one who need to cover my eyes, but I walk to, but then I fall from the roof. Yeah. I think we better need to get some fences on the roof, or you might fall again. We got glass. But these glass are normal. It cannot hold you. You're too fat. What? Yeah, too fat. We just stuffed too much cotton. When I rip you and then take a lot of you out. No. Just keep. Whoa, I said. Those are craziest E's I ever saw. They're backward and forwards and upside down. Okay, I'm gonna read for you guys. Up, down. Right, E. Right, left, down. Left, up. Right. Down. Right, left, down. Left, right. Right, up, left, right, up, and down. That's all. It's too easy for me. I need to put it in where my feet live, but I cannot stretch to my feet. My legs are tall, or long, but my hands are short. I mean my arm. You're right, says Mr. Weller. The E's are all mixed up. Aren't they? And today, you and I are going to play a game with those mixed up E's. It's called the E game. Okay, I'm gonna check. Okay. Ooh. And after that, Mr. Weller got a little paper cup. Paper cup? And she showed me how to hold it over one of my eyes. We're going to be testing each of your eyes separately, she said. While one eye is hiding on the cup, the other one will play the game, okay? I shrugged my shoulders, because what choice do I have? Mr. Weller showed me where to stand to play the game. When she went back to the E chart, all right, she says. Now each time I point to one of the E's, I want you to tell the direction it's facing. You ready, Junie B? I shrugged again. Then I hit one eye behind the cup, and Mr. Weller pointed at the first E. I pointed my finger up. That one is facing up the ceiling, I told her. Good, she said. Excellent. I felt a little better inside. Mr. Weller pointed to the next E. I turned my finger down at the floor. That one is facing down. I said. Mr. Sweller smiled and nodded. I stood up taller, 'cause this wasn't as hard as I thought. After that, the nurse kept on pointing at more E's, and it kept on telling her which way they're facing. Right, left, down, left, up. I stopped and grinned. Hey, what do you know? I'm a breeze at this game, right, Mr. Weller? Right, I said. Mr. Sweller winked at me. We're almost done, she says. Only a few more E's to go. She pointed the next row. It was a fuzzy smudgy next to her finger. Okay, I think I need my glasses. Oops, I said. What happened here? Did someone spill something on your chart? Mr. Weller did a little frown. She kept pointing at the smudgy. Can you tell me anything? Tell me anything about this mark at all, Junie B? She asked. Yes, I said. It's a smear ball. Mr. Sweller moved her finger over a little bit. What about this mark there? The first was the left. No, the right. What about this mark here? Can you tell me about anything about this one? I stared and stared at that thing. This one. That's one a toady. Tuffy, I said. Finally, Mr. Sweller came over to me. That's fine, she said. You did just fine, Junie B. After that, we played the same game with my other eye. And guess what? I saw 3 more smudgies and a smeary. What? After I was done, I sat down on a chair again. Mr. Sweller said I need glasses. I do not like Mr. Sweller. Chapter 7. Good guessing. Only 2 more. One is chapter 7 and one is chapter 8. And that's all. The nurse called Mother at her work. She tattled about the glasses. But Mother tattled to Daddy, and those two would not let the matter drop. We talked about glasses all during dinner that entire night. I couldn't even digest my food that good because we kept talking about those stupid, dumb glasses. Sooner or later, almost everyone ends up wearing glasses, Junie B, said Daddy. Really, they do. I put my chin in my hands real glum. Really, they don't, I grumbled. Daddy's telling you the truth, Junie B and Mother. And besides, you're going to look absolutely adorable in glasses. No, I'm absolutely not, I grumbled again. So this is how she looked like, half of her face. Look quite cute. Sure you are, said Daddy. I just think how great it will be see the words on the board. I covered my ears. Not great, not great, not great, I said. Mother took my hands away. Listen to me, honey, please, she said. Glasses are like magic windows for the eyes, and you put them on, poof, the whole world becomes crystal clear. I did a huffy breath. Poof yourself, I grumbled. Yeah, that's right. When I put my glasses out, everything looked smaller and looked quite fuzzy. And when I put it on, poof. It like magic windows sat and made my eyes feeling everything is a lot more better. And just sometime I wear my glasses, not really every day I wear it. After that, Mother picked me up. as she carried me to my room, 'cause that was one grump too many. But next morning, Daddy took me to the eye doctor. The eye doctor did lots more eye tests with me. Were sort of fun, only I didn't tell Daddy. Also, the doctor put drops in my eyes. Drops make your eyeballs get biggish and darkish. Eyeballs look very attractive that way. After the eye doctor, I went home till my drops wore off. Then Daddy drove me to school, and guess what? All the children stared at me when I came in the room. 'Cause I was a late kid, that's why. I walked into my desk kind of shy. Her face smiled when she saw me. "Junie B. Jones, where are you?" he said. "I saved your seat on the bus, but you never came. We're afraid that you might be sick," said Jose. "Yeah," said Leanie. "You're not, are you?" "I certainly hope she's not sick," said May. "You shouldn't come to school sick, Junie Jones. Coming to school sick is how germs get started." I stuck in my cheek that as girl. "I'm not sick, May. I'm just late, and that's all." May made a grouchy face. "Well, being late isn't good either," she said. "Being late led you a black mark on your pyramid record." I covered up my ears at her. "Blah, blah, blah, May," I said. Herb and Leanie and Jose laughed out loud. Those guys are starting to enjoy me, I think. I get this one differences from kindergarten and in first grade from Junie B. Jones. At the first kindergarten, she got her friends like girls, but when it is in first grade, I see she's quite like to hanging out or playing with boys more. Then anyway, you can play with anyone you like, bruh. If they like to play with you, or if they don't want to play with you, you need them to leave alone, or they might tell the teacher. Pretty soon, I took out my workbook and I tried to do my math. Only too bad for me, 'cause I kept on worrying about my new glasses. What if I look dumb and silly in those things? I thought. What if room 1 laughed their head off on me? And what if I look like a goony bird and no one wants to be my friend? The worrying about not to go out of my head. Wait, your glasses, I see it not really purple. It's like indigo, or dark blue. Maybe I need to talk to someone about this possibly. Finally, I reached out and I tapped on Herb. "Psst, Herbert," I whispered, real soft. "I have something I need to tell you, only if I'm really afraid to say it. 'Cause what if you laugh at me? Only you probably won't. But I still don't think I should take the chance, and so please do not ask me more about this, and I mean it." After that, I waited and I waited, but Herb did not ask me. I tapped on him again. "Okay, fine, I give you a hint," I said, "but first you're going to have to turn around and sneak a peek at me." He turned around and sneaked a peek. I quickly made round circles with my fingers and held them in front of my eyes. "Okay, what I'm doing here, Herb," I whispered again. "Huh? What does this look like to you?" "I'm making round circles in front of my eyes. See?" "What do you think they are?" May leaned over to my desk. "Shush," she said. "Stop bothering her, Junie Jones. If you don't shush right now, I'm going to tell the teacher." Suddenly, I jumped right up from my chair, 'cause I had it with my girl, that's why. "No, you shush, you shushy head, May," I said. "I'm not even bothering Herbert. I am giving him a hint about my new glasses, and that is none of your beeswax, sister." May's face looked shocked at me. Her mouth came all the way open. "You're getting glasses?" she said real loud. "You're getting glasses?" said her. "You're getting glasses?" said all the room one. The children stared and stared. My head felt hottish and sweatish. I sat back down in my chair. When I looked at her, quite kind of sickish, and a whisper from God word good guess. Chapter 8. The last chapter, guys. Nearly there. Showing and telling. Friday. Dear first grade journal. Today I brought my new glasses to school. They're hiding in my sweater pocket because I don't want to put them on, that's why. My stomach is in a knockball. Also, there's tension in my head. We're having show and tell soon. I wish this day was over. From Junie B., first grader. Mr. Scary clapped his hand. Okay, boys and girls, please put your journal away now. I'll give you more time later if you need it. But right now, we have to get started with show and tell. Who would like to go first this morning? May sprang out of her chair. I would, she called out. Then she quick grabbed a brown envelope out of her backpack as she ran to the front of her room. It's my report card from kindergarten, everyone, she said real thrilled. I brought my report card to share with you. May waved it all around in the air. Look, can everyone see this? I got all E pluses. E is for excellent. See? There's an E plus every next to single subject. She held her report card in front of her. Okay, now read you each subject one by one, she said. After that, she took a deep breath and started to read. Number 1, I followed direction. Number 2, I used my time wisely. Number 3, I observed school rules. Number 4, I cleaned up my work area. Number 5, Mr. Scary stood up. Thank you, May, he said. That is very interesting, but I'm afraid that we're going to have to move along now, and May raises her voice. Number 5, I counters and respectful. Number 6, I use materials wisely. Number 7, she was respectful. Why doesn't she respectful to Junie B. Jones? She's quite annoying to her. Just then, Mr. Scary took May's arm and she led her back to her seat. Leanie raised his hand to go next. He passed around in his new styling gel. Plus also, he let us touch his hair. After that, Sheldon showed us how long he could stand on one foot. And Jose sang a song about frogs. And Shirley showed us her turkey sandwich. She showed us the bread and the mayonnaise and the tomato. Wait. Shirley is a girl? First, I see Shirley is quite like a boy. Alrighty, Shirley. Excellent sandwich, he said. But I really think it should go back in his bag now. Shirley sat down. Mr. Scary looked around the room. Okay, who wants to go next? He said. My stomach flipped and flopped. Because a nervous idea popped into my head, that's why. I looked down at my glasses in my sweater pocket. Then I swallowed very hard, and quick raised my hand out in the air. Me, I blurted out. I do. Mr. Scary smiled. Great, Junie B., he said. Did you bring something to share? I quick pulled my hand down again. No, I said. I just changed my mind. My heart was pumping and pumping. I peeked at my glasses